Alright, hello, today's video journal day 217. Today has overall been pretty good. Better than last night. Well, I wouldn't say last night was horrible, but it was just I just had a really overactive mind last night because of all the stuff I was thinking. More so than usual, of course. But I got the video refinished today. So last night I got a message from Lucas, and he said that he gave me a few suggestions on how I should improve my video. And I did those improvements today, and it's way better. So I'm really glad that I got those suggestions, and I'm really glad that I told him to go all out with the suggestions too, because I feel like I've really learned a lot from them. One of the big things that I'm really starting to see is the importance of storytelling and like giving details, because I think my whole life I've been a summarizer. And what I mean by that is like somebody who doesn't tell stories, somebody who tries to give as little details as possible and while still having it make sense, and overall just try to eliminate the use of details if they're unneeded. Have any song? Wait, do I have that song already? Oh, I guess I have KK Samba already. Whoops. That sucks. Okay. But yeah, now I'm a storyteller. I'm trying to get my storyteller cap on, and I'm really starting to see the importance and the value of giving details in a story, because it's like, that's the interesting part, you know? That's what keeps you staying for the story. If there's not any like good details, then it's like you know, my videos about like my first playthrough of Pokemon, which I believed was a hacked game, and if you just say that, it's kind of boring. Like, it might be like an interesting like kind of hook a bit, like if you're just like storytelling to like a random person, but it's kind of boring. And if you really look at it from like a shark, or one of those like fake fish with a fin on top, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's boring if I just like don't explain anything. What really helps to connect to it and understand it is like the actual story itself is what makes it interesting. I guess you can kind of understand it, but it's like, it's just more boring that way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but anyways, I'm really starting to see the importance of like giving details and being a storyteller. And you know what? I am a storyteller. I'm the craziest storyteller you gosh darn met. And last night I was processing like what my therapist told me about like medication, and she was talking about like maybe like antidepressants and stuff, and I'm like, I just feel like that's like that's like too much. I don't really feel like I need that. I feel like that's just too much. I think I'm fine without it. However, I might go down the sleeping pills route, because goodness, is it hard to sleep some days. One of the big things I hate the idea of is the idea of like numbing myself with if I go down the antidepressant, if I went down the antidepressant route, because she did say that there is a possibility of like feeling numb from it. It's like, especially as a content creator, like I can't be doing that. Like I have to have my emotions like be as open and movable as possible. You know, like that's part of what makes people interesting content creators, is their passion for the content they're making. And so if I'm just like numb all of a sudden, then it's just gonna be, which it may not happen. Like if I did go down that route, it may not happen. However, the possibility of that is just like, ugh, like no, I don't want that. So I'm gonna try my best without it. I think two of the big things that I think I'm gonna try is I'm gonna try sleeping pills, and then I really want to get more connected in terms of faith. And I think that will really help me. If I get to the point where both of those are not solving my issue, then I may go down, I may still go down the antidepressant route. But I just don't really feel like I need it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think sleeping pills are going to work just fine. I really need an eye comfort screen because my phone has it and it like turns the screen like a little darker and makes it like this orange color, so there's like less blue light and it's like nicer on my eyes for the nighttime. And I think that could also help me sleep better. If I got it for like my main monitors, I'm sure there's like some Windows setting or like if not an app that can like automatically turn it on at a certain time of day. That's what I need. I need something like that. Because I don't want to have to like go in and like do it manually. I mean I can, but it's just, I feel like I'm just going to forget it a few times and stuff like that. So I would just prefer to try getting it done an automatic way. And tomorrow I stream. I'm really excited for stream tomorrow. There's a chance I could be finishing up with the Chat Picks Rules Challenge, which would be pretty cool. I'm ready to make a video on that. I really want to use my storytelling skills that I've been learning on a gameplay video, you know. Because all I've done so far is just... I made like a storytelling video, like just a storytelling, like focusing just on a story. But I think if I really want to try using a game to make a story with my newer storytelling skills. So I'm really excited to try that out here soon. I've really been enjoying building this skill of storytelling. Honestly, life's just like really fun. One thing that's bringing me joy lately is just building skills. Like it's just fun. It's fun seeing your progress on something. It's fun like working on something and just like slowly seeing yourself build up that skill. It's like really satisfying and fun, and it makes life almost feel like a video game. Like there's an objective and a goal, and I got to do all these little tasks to win, you know. It's kind of a cool mindset to have. The like life is a video game mindset. It's not, I don't really think it is, but I like making it feel that way. I haven't fully decided, but I may actually do weekly video journals next week. I'm gonna decide for sure on Sunday when I'm putting my schedule together. But I know for a fact that it's gonna be more helpful for me. But I don't know. I really just want that number 365 though. However, I can keep track. And then I can be like, hey, this week would be day 365 if I was still doing it. I think that's a good mix of the two. Making sure that I'm still doing the weekly one while also keeping track of like the days. I don't know. I still haven't fully decided yet, but that'd be cool. I didn't end up watching the Ali Abdaal video about distractions today, but I'm gonna see if I can try to remember as much as I can about it and talk about it. So like one of the big things that he mentions at first is the idea of traction versus distraction. And traction is the opposite of distraction. It's work that you want to get done, and distraction is work that is something that pulls you away from your goal. And he talked about 4 main principles that you should be following when trying to get rid of distractions from your life. Let me see if I can remember them. There's the 10-minute rule. So the 10-minute rule was you can give into your distraction in 10 minutes. And what this does is it kind of helps you like really think about it and ask yourself, do I need it? This has actually been one I'm kind of struggling with, because I feel like when I get into a distraction, it just feels like this almost automatic process that I can't really control. Like ooh, stale cupcakes, heck yeah, I want that. I'm getting distracted, sorry. Wait, okay. But yeah, I just feel like it hasn't really been working out for me well. So that one so far, because I'm trying it out, but it just, oh, I did not mean, I'm trying it out, but it's just not really working very well because I just feel like getting distracted is like an almost automatic process for me. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it more aware and conscious. And then he also talks about the willpower myth. And what the willpower myth is that, you know, like some days when you just feel like, oh, I can't do any more work because I've been working all day and I've been doing this. There's all these things that I'm worn out with. I guess there was actually a study done where they kind of disproved that. And the crazy thing is, there are actually people who do have their willpower drained, and the people who do are people who believe that willpower is a depletable resource. So if you just don't believe that willpower is a depletable resource, then it's not. If you do, then it is. And that is one of the many things, that like, that's why I love psychology, because it's just so interesting, weird little stuff like that. And then he talked about, shoot, what else was there? He talked about, dang it. There was, okay, I'm gonna look down, I'm gonna scroll down and read the titles. Oh, traction time boxing. This is the big thing that I've been doing lately, is time boxing, and it is very, very helpful for me. I've been loving time boxing. So far, it's something I need to, like, one thing I need to work on with time boxing is, and I will get better as time goes on and I start to understand how long activities take, but I just currently don't know how long all of my stuff is going to take, so sometimes I add too much time for one thing and don't add enough time for another. But basically what time boxing is, it's just putting what you want to do on a calendar, like planning every every minute of your day basically, and just doing it. Like it's pretty simple. And you give yourself certain time boxes of a certain activity you want to do. Like I'll do editing from 4 to 8 or something, like, you know, like that's just an example. And then the last one, oh, I don't have to look at this one. Yes, I remembered it. The last one is pact. So there is a money pact, an effort pact, and an identity pact. And what a money pact is, it's where you, how do I explain it? A money pact is where you have money be basically the motivator for whatever you're doing to stop being distracted. And like one of the big examples that he interviewed the guy that made the book he read about, and what that guy said is, he was like, I taped a $100 bill to my mirror, and if I didn't work out that day, then I had to tear up the $100 bill. No, I had to burn it, he said. He called it the burn or burn strategy. You have to burn calories or burn the dollar bill, the $100 bill. And so that's what helps him get motivated to work out, is that the fact that if he has the $100 bill there, he doesn't want to lose $100. And then the last one, oh my gosh, it's 14 minutes long. I can only post a video that's 15 minutes long on this channel because I don't have like a phone number attached to it. Dang, this is a long video. Oh my goodness. What are the other packs? Effort pact is where you put friction in front of the distraction. So if you want to like get on the internet late at night, then you make sure your internet turns off late at night. And then identity pact is where we want to align with our identities, and so if you give yourself an identity of I don't want to be distracted, then you'll be good. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your night. I appreciate you. I'm an unstoppable entertainer.